Wala.
Bay, jump ta sa E. E as in eagle or E as in apple? Musta mga Epektos? Perf de Castro to at welcome sa Bahay ni Pekto. Ito na naman tayo sa isang episode ng PERFTalk at ang guest natin ngayong araw ay isa sa mga pinaka-prolific na Filipino guitarists active today at nakikita niyo siya sa lahat ng social media. I mean, parang minuminuto meron siya pinopost na bagong jam or lick or live session. So anyway, the pride of Cagayan de Oro, Mr. Fayeed Tan. Kumusta, Bay?
Hello. I'm good. Very healthy, which means a lot nowadays, actually. Ikaw, how are you?
I'm doing good. Amore gihapon.
Good.
So marami tayong mga viewers na mga Bisaya, mga Bisenta ko. So, and you have been one of the top requested.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Maraming mga viewers yung mga kababayan natin. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, but yung particular region ng the Philippines, Visayas and Mindanao. Tapos, yun, pride ka ng mga Bisaya do.
Pride ng mga Bisaya. Well, yeah, thank you. I don't wanna say pride ng mga Bisaya, pero I am I'm thankful that they like what I do. So yeah, very thankful that I'm here.
Good. So, well, you're no stranger to PERFTalk. We are going to pick your brain. we're going to find out where you came from and what makes you tick. At para sa mga viewers, tingnan natin. I'll try to keep this siguro as far as language goes, siguro may English, may Tagalog, baka mag-slip kami into Bisaya into once in a while, pero maintindihan niyo lahat 'yan.
Okay. So, Bisaya here and there.
Yeah, walang aangal na Bisaya lang, Tagalog lang, English lang. Ano ba 'yan? Nosebleed.
Oo naman. Nosebleed.
Bahala kayo. Aralin niyo 'yun.
Kung sa Tagalog, nosebleed. Kung sa Bisaya, nosebloods.
Nosebloods. Okay. Ngayon, so we'll start at the very beginning. I first heard of you 2011 or 10 or
yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah, and I was watching your videos. So, sino to taga Cagayan de Oro. Tas ang bilis. Ang bilis na. Ang bilis ng licks. Yeah. So anyway, so you were siguro one of the very first Filipino guitarists to play in the modern style with the hybrid picking, ala Tom Quayle, ala Alex Hutchings, yung mga ganun style. So when and where did you start? Yeah.
I actually played acoustic guitar for a long time. As in, like, more than a decade siguro. I guess that's where na-train yung yung right hand ko. So, I kind of, medyo na-incorporate ko yung picking and the finger style. And then, even, mas na-encourage ako to do hybrid picking even more when I saw yung lick ni Eric Johnson, the what that went. Yeah. That was like parang yun ang parang napadesisyon ako na okay, I'm gonna do this. But at that time we didn't know what that was. There was no name for it.
What year was this?
90s pa siguro. 90s or maybe early 2000s, somewhere there.
Okay. And when did you start like playing guitar? Like what age?
When I played guitar at 11. Yeah, 11 siguro.
Okay. And
then
how did you pick it up?
I was just like actually before I got into guitar, I was a bassist and a drummer. And
Oh.
then every summer, I have cousins from Cebu coming in, and then we would jam to our favorite songs, like songs by River Maya, E-Heads, or and then and then ako bass, yung isang cousin ko sa drums, yung isang cousin ko sa gitara. And then we were jamming to Yanos Banal na Aso. And then I saw my cousin do this. When I saw her do that, babae siya eh. When I saw her do that, I said, mag-gitara ako. I wanna learn that lick and I wanna improve. Ayun, and what the weird thing is, ako naging gitarista and siya naging bassist. And
Okay.
that girl is actually Lalay Lim of Urban Dub.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She's my cousin.
Nice. Nice.
So since then, nagitara ako and then sinepre ko yung Banal na Aso, etc. etc. Pero at that time, puro rhythm. Concentrated ako sa rhythm. And then, when I got to senior high, that's when I started soloing. Kahit yung mga simple solos lang, or mga blues licks, or mga simple soloing ng mga simple guitar solos ng Mr. Big or Extreme. I mean, they do have some not very complicated solos like To Be With You, etc. etc. And pero I would spend lesser time on the electric guitar and more time on the acoustic. I just like the acoustic more. I played mga piniplay ko sa acoustic is Tommy Emmanuel and Earl Klugh. Yeah.
Matindi ka agad. Tommy
Actually,
Emmanuel.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Because at that time I was performing live sa mga local bars. I was performing live with vocals. Tapos may exhibition ako every how many songs I would play instrumental.
How old were you then?
18, 19 siguro.
Okay. And how long? So you've been playing guitar for mga 7, 8 years na at that point?
Yeah, at that time. Yeah, at that point, yes.
Okay. How did you get back into electric?
Okay. John Mayer, I guess. Yeah, John Mayer. Kasi he was the first guitarist who brought the guitar solo back into the scene. Kasi for a while nawala yung guitar solo.
Yeah.
It was just punk or grunge. And then John Mayer came in and then he put the guitar solo. He made guitar solo cool again. And that's when I started picking up the electric guitar. And from John Mayer, he mentioned SRV a couple of times in my interviews niya. So I was a fan. And then when I discovered SRV, that's when I started getting into the blues. To the point that yung Strat ko, I put it to yung strings ng Strat ko was around 12 or 13s. Yeah, it got to that point. So yeah, I played blues for a long time. And then after that, I got into fast playing when I discovered Guthrie Govan.
Nice.
Which was around that time, 2010, 9-10, when you saw me sa Facebook. So Guthrie Govan, and then si Jack Tamarat, Alex Hutchings, Tom Quayle, ayun. And then napansin ko din, they were also doing hybrid picking. So at that time, hindi ko pa din alam kung anong tawag dyan. They just did it, and I said, "Oh, they're doing what I'm doing, so I guess I'm doing something right." Because they're also doing using their fingers. So yeah, that's basically it.
Ngayon, what was your resource? How did you figure out the guitar neck? Anong ginamit mong resource material to learn the guitar?
Oh, okay. Back in the 90s, we didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So we didn't have kahit tabs wala tayong tabs. So we had to rely on our ears. So everything I learned is by manual lang. I had to learn by ear. May guitar teacher ako. He taught me the basic scales, pero that only lasted for a month. Ang tinuro niya sa akin is strengthening of the fingers and the basic scales. Major scale, minor scale, pentatonic. Of course, the pentatonic. Pero that's just that only lasted a month, and everything else after that is ako na.
Ngayon,
year.
prior to guitar, did you play any other instrument?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
aside from
drums.
bass and drums.
Keyboards.
Ah.
Yeah, piano. I played for, I think since I was grade 1. Pero I didn't really play. I didn't know any chords. I just listened to whatever I hear. And then, sinesepra ko sa piano.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I even remember there was my kuya, he played this one song on the piano. Sinesepra niya sa piano yung isang kanta. I forgot what song that was. Tapos after that, here I come. I went to the piano and then I played the song like basta sinepra ko from ear in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I was grade 1 at that time. Yeah.
Pro-mill kid ka pala eh.
Pro-mill kid.
Prodigy.
I think my real gift is nasa ears ko. I think I have perfect pitch, I guess. I think I have perfect pitch. Hindi lang na-develop pero I can hear chords. Pag every time magsisepara ako ng kanta, I just have a pen and paper. And I susulat ko lang yung chords kasi maririnig ko. I don't need a guitar to check what chord that is.
Nice. Yeah, kasi like when I was starting out, that was my biggest weakness.
Okay.
I didn't have the ear for it.
Okay.
Nung nagsimula ako mag-guitar lesson, I mean, I love, I like music. I attempted singing at a certain point, and then nung nagsimula ako mag-guitar lessons, it was my third or fourth lesson before I actually learned how to tune the guitar. So so first few lessons ko, I would have the teacher tune the guitar and then I'd do my best not to touch it.
Okay.
Tas,
I see.
then I was nabisto ako nung before my fourth lesson, my younger brother, ginalaw niya. He just knocked it out of tune, and I was panicking. It's like, oh no! so naghahanap ako around the house kung sino marunong magtono ng gitara. And then may kasambahay kami nun. He said, medyo maloko. Oh, ako kaya ko yan. And then tinono niya ng ganun, di ba? Yan, maganda tunog, di ba? Maganda yung tunog. When I go to my lesson, pagtugtog ko, sabi ng teacher ko, ano yan? Tapos dun, and then that's where we broke down how to tune. I know the mechanics, fifth fret, open string, and all that. Pero I didn't know what to listen for. Parang
okay.
yun yung problema ko. And then for the longest time, hindi ako accurate sumipra. Like
okay.
I'd figure songs out. And even with the half speed na yung voice recorder, nung nakakuha ko na makukuha ko na yung mga Mr. Big, yung mga bibilis na solos. And then I remember trying to figure out the intro to Green Tinted 60s Mind.
Oh wow.
So 50% speed na yun mali. mali. And actually I ended up making it more difficult for myself. Kasi parang ano ba ginagawa ko nun? I don't know if I can remember. Parang basta open.
It is.
Basta close.
Basta
Close lahat. Tapos imbis na ganito, imbis na ganun, parang
it's way harder than Paul's version.
Exactly. And I was when I believed that I found the right notes, I was practicing it and I was progressing. Parang bakit sobrang hirap nito? So when that live DVD came out, tapos nakita ko yung teka, bakit open string yung tinitira niya?
And then you realize it.
Then I realized na okay. Well, anyway. So that's that I find that fascinating kasi people listen to us play, they automatically assume na we're born with this na oy.
Oh no way.
We came out great. And
no way.
And the only thing we're doing is maintaining it so that the skills does not diminish.
Oh, no way.
Yung mga comments na walang kupas. Parang that ano yan? I mean it's a compliment and
It's a compliment.
and I appreciate it, but if you think about it, what's behind it, parang lumabas ka ng makintab ka tapos you're doing your best not to fade. Whereas actually kung ano yung ginagawa natin is we're taking this craft and we're always polishing it. And we're always working towards, not just maintenance but to better ourselves.
Exactly.
Yun na nga, I wasn't born with the talent. I didn't have the ear. I couldn't tune the guitar until third, fourth lesson.
Yeah, we everything we have now, we worked our asses for it.
Yeah.
Like, we spent long hours repeating licks over and over again just to, just para lang ma-memorize yung fretboard. Kahit bagong gising ka, you can play it right away.
Yeah.
That type of memorization sa fretboard, which is very important. You really have to spend a lot of time sa gitara, a couple of hours. I mean, if you're still building your chops, no? If you're still building your chops, kailangan talaga mag-invest ka ng time. I remember I talked to Jack Tamarat back in 2009. Kasi he was in the Philippines. He practices 15 when he was just building his chops. He practices 15 hours a day.
Wow.
15 hours a day. If you think about it, we have 24 hours in a day. Yeah. 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours of work, and 8 hours of whatever you want. So si Jack Tamarat, yung 15 hours niya is just practicing. So he has 9 hours left, and 8 hours of that is sleeping. So that means he has roughly 1 hour to eat. Sa lahat ng meals niya. So everything else, he does nothing but guitar. And then, that's why Jack Tamarat is Jack Tamarat.
Yeah.
Diba?
I mean, ikaw, ano yung pinakamahabang practice session mo when you were starting out?
Siguro mga 5 hours. Yeah, 5,
Daily?
6 hours. Daily.
Daily, nice. No breaks? Like no weekends?
Well, breaks. Meron talaga breaks. Pero usually, yung break lang, bathroom break or snack. Pero usually straight
I meant
yan.
sa daily routine.
I'm sorry.
Sa daily routine.
Oh, yeah. Daily routine. Yeah. Every day yan.
Okay. Sinubukan ko dati yung Steve Vai 10-hour guitar workout. Do you remember that?
Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I remember.
Sa guitar world.
Yeah.
I was on vacation and I did it. Talagang, I had a timer, lalabas lang ako para kumain, and then I followed the regimen. And then I didn't play guitar for a whole week afterwards.
Nakaka-burnout yung ganun.
Yeah.
Pag, if you force it, nakaka-burnout talaga.
Yeah. Yeah. But then I did average for 6 hours a day, 5 to 6 hours a day. Pag uwi ko sa bahay, I'd finish my homework right away and then start playing. And then on the weekends I'd play longer.
Buti ka pag ginagawa mong homework mo.
Well, that lasted for the early part, and then later on parang bahala na.
Bahala na.
Kram na lang 'yun when I learned how to work the system. Then I can
work the system.
Then I can dedicate more time to guitar.
Yeah,
So ngayon, pero nung nag-college ka, you didn't go for music, right?
No, I didn't go for music.
Yeah.
No. It's just something that I like doing, but I never saw myself as a working musician after college. No. It's just something that I really like. I actually tried, years ago. I tried to work my way up to having a record deal. Pop na time. Alternative pop na time. And then I almost I guess made it, and then nag-decide ako, wait, this is not for me. Maybe I should go back na lang. That's when I went back to Cagayan and helped with the family business.
Oh, this was in Manila?
Yeah, this was in Manila. I tried, yeah.
Oh, anong year to?
2007.
Oh, was this like a part of a group or solo mo?
Solo.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. that was like yung panahon ng acoustic. So I
Okay.
just went to Manila. I brought my acoustic guitar. Yan. And I tried to work my way in Viva. And yeah, may mga friends ako doon. And yeah, I just, and then I decided to go back na lang because I realized early that wait, this is not for me. I need to set my priorities, and because I made a promise to my dad I will help out in the business. And yeah, so ayun. Right now I play guitar a lot, pero I'm actually running the family business, which is ito, shirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. When you're ready for new pedal day, use discount code GCPerf10 at gcrockboard.com to get 10% off your entire order. You can use the code multiple times and there is no expiration date. Enjoy. How do you divide your time now with guitar and the business?
Well, thankfully, I built my chops back then pa, so I don't have to build them now. So in a day siguro, roughly yung practice ko should be around 1 to 2 hours. Actually, yung 2 hours medyo mahaba na yan, pero usually 1 hour lang talaga, like 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes after lunch. Just do random notes, yung what they call noodling. I just magno-noodle lang ako sa fretboard just to keep the para lang hindi mag-rust yung fingers ko. That's it. So roughly 1 hour a day. Ganun na lang yung practice ko. And then on weekends, that's when I can, extend the time a little bit and try to practice on my improvisation skills. Iba yan. So you have to have a backing track, and you have to, I think the best way to practice the improvisation skills is to shock yourself. You use whatever backing track that you can find on the internet. Kung mas mahirap yung chord progression, mas maganda. You have to shock yourself. Training eh. Yan.
So, okay, good. Pero like nowadays, yung tulad na nabanggit ko kanina, you're also prolific in posting these little clips and all that. Kasali yun sa 1 hour a day?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Pero yung video recording, that would be, I don't know, once a week or once every 2 weeks. I only record videos when I feel like it.
Okay.
Because I used to record a video. Back then, I was trying to build my Instagram. I used to record videos every day. As in full production talaga with the DSLR.
Wow.
And I did that for how many months? And then I decided, ayoko mag-gitara. And I actually didn't play guitar for 4-5 months, I think. I didn't even look at my guitars.
Yung ba yung bodybuilding face mo?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I concentrated on lang. I did something else that I liked, which is working out. I really like working out.
Yeah.
Talk about working out. To the people who says that nakakasira ng pulso yung pagbabot ng...
Hindi totoo yun.
Hindi totoo yun. If you wanna work out, you wanna carry stuff, just you wanna lift weights, just lift weights. Di ba?
Yeah. Hindi totoo yun. Kasi, like, you remember Kane Roberts? Nakita mo yun? Si gitarista siya ni Alice Cooper. And, syempre, yung Alice Cooper shows, shock rock eh. So, kailangan show siya talaga, as in visual show. Siya yung nagpo-post dati sa mga guitar magazines na may machine gun guitar. Tapos mukha siya
I remember that.
Mukha siya si Rambo.
Okay.
Ang laki ng katawan nun.
I
diba?
remember that.
And then you don't get that big just by playing guitar. Yeah, you have to work out.
Exactly.
And even the Nuno Betancourt, di ba?
Yes.
In Nuno Betancourt, the guys who used to play for Nelson Twins, ang lalaki ng mga katawan. They're jacked.
Yeah.
And then there's like even nowadays, who's that guy sa YouTube yung nag-review na mukhang bodybuilder din? Tapos puro metal yung demos niya. Ang laki ng
Andy James?
No, not Andy James.
Rick Graham?
Rick Graham was also, he's also
he used to
nag-workout.
he used to lift weights.
Yeah, he used to lift weights. But this guy, he'd make his YouTube demos would be like him like naka-muscle shirt, tas ang laki na ugat, ang laki na ugat niya rito.
Oh my God.
Tas naka-metal. Tas na yung mga thumbnails niya yung HDR na talagang kitang-kita mo yung cuts ng bawah.
Kita.
And he plays fast,
Yeah,
Alam mo,
yeah.
'di ba? So
Yeah.
that dispels the myth na nakakatigas ng daliri yung
Yes.
pagbubuhat.
Yeah.
It's not true, kids.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Yeah.
Of course, if you just lifted weights and you try to play guitar, you won't function well kasi stressed pa yung yung mga fingers mo.
Yeah.
But if you give it time to rest, it will recover and you'll be able to do your usual runs, usual licks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Sino pa ba? Si Phil Collin. All he does is work out and play guitar.
Oh. Diba?
Diba? Yun. Pero yun na nga. Siguro yung nakakatigas ng daliri nga yung sinasabi mo yung... Kasi pag galing kang workout, yung inflamed pa yung
Muscles, yeah.
muscles, tas tumatakbo pa yung dugo dyan. Siyempre, matigas yun.
Yan,
But it
yan,
doesn't mean that you can't shred. You can
Yeah, exactly.
you can still do that. Parang ano pa ba yung isang myth? Parang pasma. Yung
yeah.
wag
Exactly.
wag maghuhugas ng kamay. Hindi,
That's not true.
magkakasakit ka nun.
Exactly.
Diba? Isipin mo yun, magigitara ka tapos kakain ka, hindi ka maghuhugas ng kamay.
Oh, di pwede 'yun.
Hindi.
Ang dami kong kilala dati na may may sa loob ng ng guitar bag nila may alcohol sila. After gig, alcohol, and then kain. I said, why not wash your hands na lang? And sabi nila, hindi pwede kasi mga ang tawag dyan sa Tagalog.
Pasma.
Pasma o
pasmado.
Pasmo na sa Bisaya.
Pasmo. Pasmo. No, kasi hindi the thing is siguro yung inaakala nila yung ano ba yung definition mo ng pasma? Iba-iba kasi. So
Okay.
minsan
pasma sa Bisaya parang
nag-tremors, di ba?
Nag-tremors na yung
Tremors.
Yeah.
Ang tremors is neurological. It's something in the nervous system.
Yes.
'Di ba? And you don't injure your nervous system by washing your hands or shocking your body in cold temperatures. Hindi nangyayari 'yun. Sa Tagalog minsan yung pasma ibig sabihin yung sweaty yung palms. I forget the scientific name. Although I would also say na if you wash your hands, it would help against the sweaty palms din.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kasi wala, nililinis mo yan eh.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, there are times na I remember when I was still playing classical guitar, I'd practice a lot. I'd play like a wedding gig. I'd be playing classical guitar for like 3 to 4 hours. Ang solution afterwards pagod na pagod yung kamay mo nun eh. What I would do is I would take 2 buckets of ice water and then dunk them.
Yeah.
Kasi 'di ba? Parang basically para kang athlete nun eh. Diba?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is
Basketball players and football players, they do ice baths after training. Para bumaba yung inflammation tsaka para mag-flush out yung dugo.
It relaxes the muscles. Diba?
Yun.
Pero here, no. After basketball, ice. No. Di pwede.
Wag ka maligo kaagad.
Oo, di pwede. Isipin mo, you're eating with your family tapos ang baho mo kasi kakalaro lang basketball.
Yeah. No. Anyway.
Yeah.
Lalo na ngayon, mas kailangan nating tutukan yung hygiene.
Yes. Especially nowadays.
Nowadays, we have to be clean. Ayan. Pero, so, from working out, how did you get back into the guitar rhythm? The rhythm of playing guitar, not rhythm guitar.
I just, there was this one day that I said, sayang naman yung skills ko. Sayang yung pinaghirapan ko. And then I just, not do it anymore. And then that's when I decided to pick the guitar up again. Kahit hindi ko feel, I just picked it up again and then played a few notes. And then, parang instant lang. It just came back to me that, so I really like doing this pala. So, after that, I played, of course, I played guitar every day. Pero yung shooting videos, I will only shoot videos when I feel like it.
Okay.
You shouldn't, you should never pressure yourself to make videos.
When you were getting back, bumili ka ba ng bagong gitara para mas ma-inspire ka?
No, I didn't actually. I should have. Thinking about it, I should have, no?
Yeah, because like that's the best way to get out of a rut.
Yeah.
Parang excited ka ulit, you have this new guitar, you want to play it a lot. And you get back into playing. And then you start comparing your new guitar with whatever you have.
Yeah. Exactly.
Pero
I should have, though.
Okay, no, from that break, did you notice any loss of skill?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Loss of skill, or was it more loss of skill or loss of mobility?
Loss of mobility.
Yeah. Kasi
and
yung skills andun pa rin
endurance.
naman yan, di ba?
Yeah, the skills are still there. Pero yung mobility and the endurance, you cannot play a lot. You cannot play for a long time kasi magsasakit talaga yung fingers mo. Kasi you haven't playing for months.
Yeah.
Tapos biglang, going back.
Lumabot yung kalyo mo?
Hindi naman. No. It didn't get to that point.
Okay.
Okay.
And then how long did it take you to work back to where you left off?
A week siguro.
Okay. And then may
Just a week.
specific routine kang ginawa?
No, wala. I just played. I just noodled. I just played random notes lang. Just to get the strength back, and just to familiarize the fretboard again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all know the fretboard na, pero it takes time to get to know it after months of not playing.
So noodling, walang specific exercises or routine?
No specific exercises or routine.
Or like what you used to do, ganun?
No, wala. Just noodling. Just to get the endurance, just to get the muscle endurance back.
Yeah. So parang it's not too different from, let's say you were working out, tas tumigil ka and then you start working out again.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
you still know the moves.
Yeah.
It's just that you might not be, you're not able to, like,
do it for a long time.
Do it for a long time, or lift the same amount of weights.
Yes, lift the same amount of weights.
Diba?
Yeah.
Parang ganun. But the skill does not really go away. You can still
No.
It's not like back to zero ka.
No, hindi.
Yeah. Kilala mo si McCracklin, di ba?
Familiar, yeah.
Thomas McCracklin.
Yeah.
Isa ring prolific na I think he's the most shreddy guitarist now na active sa YouTube, tsaka he's a Twitch streamer, and then he's also on Instagram. He used to be the kid sa mga Steve Vai videos. Siya yung young Steve Vai.
Okay.
Yung
I think it's coming to me now. I remember him. Yeah.
yeah. Siya naman, he stopped playing guitar for decades.
Oh wow.
Yeah, as in
Okay.
when kasi nung pinaldo siya ni Steve Vai, tapos they released the record, tapos it didn't really pan out. I think he got disillusioned with the whole music business thing, and then he just did something else, and then kinasal na, nagkapamilya, and then for some reason he got back into it recently lang, like what, 5 years ago, 2017 or
Oh, wow.
16, ganun. And
Tapos biglang marami yung yung followers niya. Or he's had that for a while.
I mean, when he came back, people started following him because he was doing all this crazy stuff.
Okay.
Crazy stuff again. Parang kinuha niya yung shred time niya with Vi. Tapos ngayon ni-repackage niya into the current musical trends.
Okay.
Yung ganun. Yung mga music na mga background music ng mga Twitch streamers, yung mga ganun, yung mga
I see.
mga ganung style. And then shred, and then he said that for him to get back, parang kwento mo din. It's kasi he was doing all this impossible stuff, and then syempre maraming mga pinagagawang impossible guitar stuff din sa kanya si Steve Vai dati. All he had to work on was endurance because he still had those licks. And now he's even up the ante, mas matitindi na yung mga ginagawa niya ngayon. Yun. So yeah, that reminds me of when you reminded me of him when you told that story. Kasi it goes to show na it's okay to walk away from guitar for a while if you want to reset and rethink things. Diba?
Yeah, that's true. I remember Noel Mendez. One time he told me that Lee Ritenour sometimes doesn't touch his guitar for months. Tapos when he touches, and then when he goes back to get to the guitar, and then ang daming ideas, all those months na walang gitara, and then biglang bumalik, and then all these ideas just starts coming out. Sometimes that is healthy. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work for everyone, pero I guess it works for him.
Yeah. And I guess that's also true in a lot of aspects of life. Because you don't, a lot of people are scared of stopping or taking a break because they're afraid that pagbalik nila wala na yun. But I think it's always gonna be there. I mean,
Kung sa boyfriend, girlfriend pa, mag-cool off.
Well, yeah.
Cool off sata.
Yeah, pero magkaiba naman yun eh. That's bagay. If you really meant to be, di ba? So when you
exactly.
when you meet each other again, sparks will fly.
Love talks at PERFTalk.
See, dapat sinabi ko talaga ikaw yung heartthrob ng Cagayan eh. sa intro eh.
Heartthrob. Heartthrob.
The love doctor.
I was always done. Heartthrob. I was always known as the geek. The geek who brings a guitar with him. Back then. Pero I remember that day. I wasn't playing what everyone else was playing. I remember back then, yeah. When everyone was into Incubus back in the early 2000s, I was into Earl Clue. I played classical guitar na jazz. Yan. So and then when everyone else was into kasi nag-iiba-iba yung trend. When everyone else was into Rage Against the Machine, I was into Tommy Emmanuel. I don't know why. I'm just like that. pero yung main influences ko actually are I have two main influences. Okay. When other guitarists they consider Hendrix or Eric Johnson as an influence, akin naman I have two influences and they're not hindi guitar oriented music. It's the Beatles and the Itchy Worms.
Talaga.
Honestly, Itchy Worms. Yung CD nila, I think I bought 3 of those CDs, yung first album nila, Noontime Show.
Okay.
I broke the CD twice siguro, and I had to buy another one. I think I bought like 3 CDs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Matutuwa si Chino niyan.
Yeah. Yeah, so ayun. So pero I spent the longest time listening to the Beatles.
And
Kaya yung mga I'm sorry.
would you say na they're the reason why you picked up music, not just guitar?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Beatles, yes.
Oh, kasi yung
That's why that's why when I write instrumental guitar music, it's very different from what other guitarists do, kasi yung sa kanila it's very yung guitar songs nila is very 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 guitar songs. You have all these shred parts, tapos ang complicated pa ng arrangement. Sa akin, the influence of the Beatles on me is yung instrumental music ko, pwede mo lagyan ng lyrics.
Yeah.
Yung melodies
Yeah.
ng guitar ko.
And I think that's hindi lang Beatles yung nag-influence sa'yo nun eh. Kasi Tommy Emmanuel is also like that. Like if you listen to a Tommy Emmanuel record, malinaw yung merong rhythm, merong lead melody, at saka merong whatever he adds, mga percussions and all that.
Yeah.
Yung typical na modern fingerstyle player, even if they cover like a popular song on fingerstyle and they do this impossible arrangement, madalas nilang nabibitawan yung melody. So which is kind of a hack, kasi if you cover a really popular song and you listen to it, the listener sings the song in their head.
Yeah.
So when they lose the melody, it doesn't sound like they lose the melody, kasi the listener is playing it back in his head.
And then,
You know. Pero si Tommy Emmanuel hindi ganoon. Talagang malinaw. Like yung Beatles medley niya, 'di ba? Ang linaw lahat, you can hear everything.
Everything, yes. The melody is very important talaga sa
Yeah.
kanya. I mean, generally, the melody is the most important talaga for me. It's what captures the listener's ear. In my opinion, yes. That's why I always tell people what's the anong pinaka-advice ko sa mga gitarista. It's concentrate on the melody talaga. Be as melodic as you can. Speed will come later on, pero yung sense of melody talaga kailangan mo i-develop.
So how would you go about developing that? How would you what would be your specific steps?
I would probably siguro the best way would be to listen to a lot of music. Listen to a lot of songs. Widen your, how do you say it? You just have to absorb a lot of music from different genres. Don't pick genres. Kung ako, I would not pick genres. Good, it's either good music or bad music. So I would listen to everything from death metal to classical. Yeah, just try to absorb as much melodies as I can. Yan, that's one very good way of developing your sense of melody. And yeah. I think that's it lang for me.
And then how would you translate that to the guitar?
I don't know. I guess it's because you listen to a lot of music. I guess it just comes out.
Okay.
Sa akin lang. I don't really have a system of, because of that music, I have to do this and that, and then try put it on the guitar. I know it just comes to me. I don't know how to explain it, pero it's I hope I made sense.
No, it has to be natural din eh. I mean, kasi ewan ko, kung ano yung ina-absorb mo, lalabas din yun.
Exactly.
Eventually.
That doesn't sound very nice, pero yeah.
Depends which end.
Kung ano ina-absorb mo, lalabas din yan. I'll make a shirt. Kung ano ina-absorb mo, lalabas din yan.
Absorb, labas.
Perf de Castro.
Ay, naku, wala. Kung enjoy kayo dito sa video, pakibigyan lang ng thumbs up like, tirahin nyo na yung subscribe button, at huwag kalimutan bagtingin yung maliit na kampanilya. So, anyway, sige, ngayon punta tayo sa gear. Do you remember the very first guitar that you played on?
I don't know what model that was, pero it was an RJ acoustic guitar.
Okay.
Yes. I beat the hell out of that thing because I was listening to a lot of Nirvana songs at that time. So after 2 years siguro, I broke that guitar. And then it was time to for real guitar. So my dad bought me a Squier, a Floyd Rose Squier, something like that, or basta puti yun. May Floyd Rose yun eh.
Nice.
Ibami bar. That. And then after that, my dad, first of all, I'm very lucky that my father is very supportive sa addiction ko sa gitara.
Nice.
So he bought me that. And then my third guitar would be that one right there. That's
The Nighthawk?
The Nighthawk.
Yeah.
Yes, Gibson Nighthawk. 1998 ata yan.
Yeah,
Or
sa RJ mo nakuha?
RJ,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
RJ.
So that was the time they were the Gibson dealer. And Gibson and Taylor, actually. Dealer for the Philippines.
Yes.
Nice.
So, yun. And then when it comes to gear, pedals, Boss was my mga Boss pedals yung mga first pedals ko. I think they were the only pedals available at that time sa 90s.
Well, yeah. Well,
I mean here in Cagayan.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Sila lang.
Oh, so yeah, Yupanko, no? May perfect pitch na ba nun? 90s?
Meron na.
Meron na. Okay. Yeah. So, Boss tsaka Korg siguro meron na rin nun.
Okay. Korg,
Yun.
yeah.
Pero multi-effects yung Korg nun eh.
Yeah.
Yung,
That's
diba?
that's right. Multi-effects yung Korg, yes.
Multi-effects yung Korg. Okay. Did you have a particular preference kung bakit napili mo yung Nighthawk?
Because I wanted to have a guitar that looked like Slash's guitar.
Okay.
Pero yung Les Paul kasi ang mahal.
Yeah.
So this was the cheaper one. And I'm really happy that I bought that one instead of the Les Paul.
Although marami
Because
naghahanap niyan ngayon.
Di ba wala na sa production yung
matagal na,
Nighthawk?
wala na.
Matagal na, di ba?
I think they recently reissued it pero Epiphone as yung Nancy Wilson signature, parang ganun. Nighthawk. Pero pero maraming naghahanap niyan eh. Parang parang mga collectors ganun.
And this guitar means a lot to me kasi sa likod, behind that guitar is the autograph ni Manuel Legarda, Mon Legaspi, the whole band.
Nice.
They signed it at around 2001, the guitar.
Oh, nice.
Well, actually, it's not the guitar that they signed. They signed the sticker. Do you remember back then, yung blue steel na strings, may sticker yan?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I got backstage in one of their gigs sa Cagayan de Oro. So I was backstage, nakita ko yung guitar tech ni Manuel, nag-change ng strings. Tapos sabi ko, are you gonna use this sticker pa? Sabi, hindi na. Okay. So I went around, I saw the band. I was so lucky. I found the pen, so I had them sign the sticker. And
Nice.
I put the sticker dyan sa gitara ko.
Nice.
So for a teenager at that time, I was really, really happy.
Around that time, ano na yung tinutugtog mo dyan? On that guitar? What music?
Jazz.
Okay.
Like yung mga Feel So Good ni Chuck Mangione.
Okay.
Yan, or mga Spyro Gyra stuff.
Okay.
Yan yung mga jazz na uso that time eh. Spyro Gyra, Chuck Mangione. Yeah. Pero still, I did spend more time on the acoustic pa rin.
Okay. Tapos, yung next na pinakakilala mong gitara is that Strat, I think.
Okay. Yes.
Yan na yung, I think that's the guitar I saw you use when I first saw your videos.
Okay. Okay.
Kailan naman yan?
2007. I bought that in Chicago. Guitar Center, Chicago, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Pero at that time, ano pa yan? Single coils pa. Well, it's a Strat, so it had single coils on it. And then I brought it here. Tapos, around 2010, I changed it to humbuckers. And then, everything else, I changed everything else. So, hindi na siya Strat looking. Excuse me. And then, at that time, may ano siya. It was loaded with DiMarzio's. And then now it has Mr. Egg humbuckers by Four Seasons Pickups.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they made those for me. I don't think they're selling it, pero they just offered to make those.
Saan sila based?
I know it's a Dutch brand.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where exactly they're. I don't know where, pero I know they're Dutch.
Okay. And ano siya, American Standard?
American Standard, yeah. It's the 60th anniversary, I think. You may push button sa volume.
Ali, S2 switch ba yun? Or
yeah,
whatever,
S2.
whatever
I
it
think,
was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Parang gain knob. They call it the gain switch, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Parang boost, no?
Parang boost siya.
Ano yung specs
So I had it.
Ano yung specs ng humbucker? Anong Mr. Egg pickups?
What do you mean, anong specs?
I mean, how did they voice it?
Okay. I actually have no idea. I just told them that this is how. I just told them that this. They asked me the same question kung anong gusto kong type na wiring or etc. Sabi ko, I have no idea. I can only give you this. This is how I sound. This is how I play. I just sent them videos and they said, okay. Alam na nila ang gagawin nila, and then they sent me the pickups and they nailed it on the first try.
Oh, nice.
I love. Yes.
Do you remember what the construction is? Kung ano yung magnets, ganun?
No, not. Hindi ko na alam.
Okay.
I'm such a I suck at sa mga specs ng guitar and everything. I can't even change my own strings.
Oh.
If I change my own strings, there's usually something wrong with the guitar na. So I always have somebody do it for me.
Oh, okay. May guitar tech ka dyan sa Cagayan? Sa CDO?
Yeah, meron. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
like shop sila or like single?
Shop.
Oh, okay. Ano pangalan?
Yeah, G-Rock Custom.
G-Rock.
G-Rock Custom.
Okay.
Yeah, good friend of mine. Yeah.
Shout out mo na. Nahiya ka naman.
G-Rock Custom. Jim G.
Nahiya ka pa eh.
Okay, I'd like to say hi. Shout out po kay
tuloy mo.
Jim G. Okay. Shout outs to Jim G of G-Rock Custom. Thank you for being such a good friend. Nooks. Fixing my guitars and changing my strings.
Nice. Anong gauge strings mo?
Okay, I played 10 for a long time. Tapos just recently, like a couple of weeks ago lang, I went back to 9s. Because I don't practice that much anymore. So every time pag naka-tense ako and then every time I go back to guitar, I play the guitar. Medyo masakit because it's a little thick. So I needed to bring the gauge down. So para every time so I can do my usual licks without the pain.
Now,
I don't practice.
Do you focus yung decision na yon, was it more influenced by how your left hand felt or sa right hand?
What do you mean? Sa going back to 9s?
Yeah.
Left hand.
Left hand, okay.
I have no problem with my right.
Hindi mo na overpick, hindi mo na overplay.
Hindi naman. Napansin ko lang, it's very soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can bend like crazy.
Yeah.
Yun lang.
Kasi ako, my guitar setup is so anti-shred. It's really anti-shred kasi the strings I use, yung Kurt Mangan na signature set ko, it's 10 to 50.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 10, 13, and then the third string is 0.01 thicker. So instead of 17, 18 siya. And then the bass strings progressively get thicker. So this is I think 26, tas naging 38, tas naging 50.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
They are thick. Oh.
Yeah, so the main reason why I did that is because of my right hand, because I like to hit the guitar. And then also I play with a lot of dynamics. So whenever I hit the guitar loud, usually kasi pag yung third string, di ba, pag tinira mo na malakas, there's that twang na it kind of goes out of tune and then goes back in tune. Pati sa pati sa lower strings, if you hit the open string the open E na malakas, biglang parang nagwawami bar.
Yeah. Parang I understand completely. Parang
parang gumagano. But then with this setup, mas solid siya. But it's tough. It's tough on the left hand because I have to bend more and yung legato mas mahirap. So when I play guitars with nines and all that, masaya yung left hand ko. But the thing is, I still overplay and I hear all these other stuff na it makes it hard for me to control. So that lasts for a couple of days na masaya ako sa nines and then I just go I just go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yun.
Sa akin naman, yung right hand ko, I have no problem. Because I don't, like you, I don't hit the guitar. Very, very gentle. Because of the hybrid picking.
Yeah.
So my hand is always ganun lang.
Okay.
It's always like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yun. Kaya
so going back to nines, it's not really a problem.
Okay. Good. And then ngayon ano yung story ng ibang gitara diyan? Let's talk about the next one.
Okay. The blue one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just I bought that 2015, 16, somewhere there. Binenta sa akin because the owner is sadly passed away na. Tapos binenta sa akin at a very very cheap price. Like a US standard Strat at 20,000 lang. Wow.
Okay.
Yes, so ayun, so I bought it right away and then had them I had what do you call this? Four Seasons pickups make Mr. Agahumbuckers again.
So same pickups as the other one?
Almost the same except they had to adjust it a little bit daw kasi it's maple neck. Hindi siya rosewood.
Okay. So American standard din pala yan. Pero
American standard.
Iba na yung bridge.
Same. It's a Wilkinson.
Wilkinson din yung isa.
Bridge. Wilkinson din yung isa.
Okay. Okay.
And then this Telecaster used to look like a Telecaster. Sunburst and everything. Tapos wala lang, feel ko lang. I just put humbuckers in and then DiMarzo's and then had it painted white. I think
what kind of DiMarzo's?
Tone Zone ata. Tone Zone and Bluesbucker, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yan. So I think this is just I think Mexico lang.
Okay.
And then this one, I bought this from Chris. I believe you met Chris. Claire Hoot. Claire Hoot? Yeah. Yung
road manager ni Guthrie dyan.
Yeah. I bought that from him because it has Guthrie's signature. A lot of people think that's Guthrie's guitar. No, that's not Guthrie's guitar. It's just a guitar signed by Guthrie.
Ano siya? Hindi ko kasi kita yung headstock eh.
Oakland Axe Factory.
Okay, Tom Drinkwater.
Tom Drinkwater, he made that.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's
I even sent him the picture. Sabi ko, I have this guitar. Whoa, you have it.
yeah. I connected with him on Facebook a couple of years ago, and then you know Fayeed. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
he has one of my guitars. Kasi I think I played one of his guitars at NAM one year,
Okay.
and then we got in touch.
Mm.
Nice. Yung pala yun.
Grabe yung history ng guitar to. I heard it was, well, Guthrie held it and signed it, and then it went on tour with the Aristocrats. Brian Beller wrote a lot of samples for the Aristocrats album, for an Aristocrats album using that guitar.
Wow.
And I also heard, that's sabi ni Chris. I believe Chris wouldn't lie about this. He also said that nahawakan daw din to ng ni Joe Satch.
Nice.
That's what he said.
Nice. Nice. Pero binenta niya sa'yo.
He sold it to me. Because at that time he moved from where is he from? He's Dutch. I forgot where he's from originally. Tapos nag-move siya to Indonesia. He couldn't bring a lot of things with him, so
I see.
he sold that to me.
Oh, okay. So he sent that from Europe to you.
No, he brought it here. He doesn't ayaw niyang i-ship eh.
Okay.
Wala siyang hard case. So he had to bring it here for me.
Okay, yun. And then yung nylon string.
The nylon string is just
But
I just bought that because every once in a while I like to go back to Earl Clue.
yeah.
So at least once a week I play mga classical jazz pieces.
Putol ba yung string? Parang
No,
hindi.
Hindi. Black.
Distorted lang yung may nakaganon kasi kala ko putol yung fourth string.
Okay. Wouldn't be surprised, no? Putol yung string. Yeah, I can't change it. Yeah, because I can't change it.
No. Oh no. Grabe. Ngayon, now let's talk about what you're holding right now, the AZ.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Easy.
So that's the latest edition.
Yes, the latest addition to my collection, yeah. 2019, yes. Bought this 2019. Parang lang. I don't know. A lot of my friends online were using it. Mga puti. A lot of them were using it, and I said it sounded nice, and so I decided to buy one, which was quite a gamble because back then, diba, when we buy a guitar, we go to a guitar shop, we test out guitars, and see if this works for you or not, and then we buy it. Ito, I just bought it online. I've never held one. I never tried one before, so I said, okay, I'll gamble na lang.
Saan mo binili?
Audiophile. Nice. They were nice enough to give me a discount too. So, yun. I bought this.
So, in order mo through Audiophile?
Through Audiophile,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then, thankfully, when it arrived, para siyang when I held it, parang sakto sa kamay ko, and just felt so comfy. So, buti na lang. Because it was a gamble eh.
Nice. Tas all stock pa rin siya.
All stock. I didn't change anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Ngayon, what else do you use? Kasi for a while you were using the Axe FX, di ba?
I used the 3 years ago. I used the Axe FX. It's there. Axe 8. Sorry.
Axe 8.
I used the Axe 8. Pero prior to that, what do you call this? I mic up an amp. It was which was really hard to do back then. Ngayon, it's very convenient because you just plug in multi effects, which is really easy.
Yeah.
I used a Soar Badger 30.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Tapos may Fender ka rin, di ba, na silver face?
Stage 1000. It was just a Fender Stage 1000.
Oh, okay.
I also have Fender Twin Reverb, which was great for cleans, but not very friendly if you have an overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yun. Pero yung favorite ko at favorite amp ko at that time was the Sir talaga. I like using the Sir a lot. I used that for a long time. But of course, now I have ting
Katana.
the Katana.
Tapos you just picked up another one recently, di ba? Or is that it?
They just sent it for for a video demo.
I see. Okay.
Mas maliit yun yung 50.
Yung 100 yan.
This is the 100.
Yeah, you
yes,
have the foot switch for that too, or
walang foot switch.
oh, okay. Yeah, yung
I don't think it comes with it doesn't come with the foot switch. You have to parang separate siya.
you buy it separately, no? Okay. Oh, pero I mean, you don't do any switching anyway. So
I don't do any switching anyway. So yan.
good. Ngayon,
I just connect it straight to the laptop lang via USB.
so yung siya na yung parang interface mo.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tapos sa Logic, I switch the interface to Katana.
Okay.
Sa input to Katana, and then yun, just record.
Nice.
Which is parang breath of fresh air compared to miking an amp.
Yeah. Ang dali na ngayon, ano? You can
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
As in.
turn it on, plug it in, and then you can go.
Pero I'm very weird because like I said kanina, I do what I feel. Just recently I have like 3 songs, and I don't know why I decided to record all the guitar parts using an amp, pati yung bass amp. Parang na-miss ko lang yung amp, so I spent a long time miking the amp, and I almost destroyed my eardrums because alam mo na yung tube amp, you cannot play a tube amp if it's pag mahina yung volume. You have to crank it up.
Yeah. So yung Badger ulit 'yun.
The Badger yun.
Yeah. Nice.
Because I couldn't bring this I recorded those in the wala ko.
Ala ka.
So anyway, the Badger yun because I couldn't bring this because I recorded the songs inside my office.
Yung ba
because
yung dati mong in dati mong area or in dating area, di ba?
Yes. Yeah, this is the house and then
bato yung likod.
Yeah. Hindi yun. Hindi yun. Sa office ko.
Okay.
Like in the factory.
Okay.
Because it's very quiet. It's very quiet there, so that's where I recorded my guitars. I couldn't mic an amp here because highway na yun sa labas eh.
Yeah. Saan ka mas nag-enjoy tumugtog?
You mean
live amp or yung direct to the PC? I mean, forget convenience. Yung feel. Alin yung
live amp?
Yung pa rin,
mas nag-enjoy ako sa live amp. Because when I used to play gigs, I like controlling everything with the volume knob. Pag magte-cleans ako, I just roll down the knob. So yung pinaka-raw na sound ng guitar is may overdrive na. Tapos may overdrive ako sa pedal board. That's just for boost kung magli-lead ako.
Yeah.
Tapos when I play cleans, I just roll the volume knob down.
Yeah. I mean, it's simplest way to do it.
Simplest way to do it, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have, I'm remembering my pedal board back in 2017. I don't have a lot of pedals. Just isang overdrive, isang delay. Walang delay. Isang overdrive, isang chorus, reverb, and tuner. That's it. That's all I have.
Tapos nakalagay lang sa sahig, no? No pedal board.
No, actually, may pedal board because I had to. May pedal board because I played the gig with Drew daw palay, and then we played this gig tapos kailangan ko ng pedal board and I didn't have a pedal board because I'm a online based na guitarist.
Yeah.
So I had to make one like right away. And it was my first gig after 10 years of not playing live. So I went to the kitchen. I grabbed the chopping board. Doon ko nilagay yung pedals ko. Yeah, so yun ang pedal board ko, an old chopping board. Hindi pa brand new, used pa. Makikita mo sa chopping board yung mga guhit-guhit ng knife. Pagdating ko sa venue, yung mga ibang gitarista, ang gaganda ng mga nila, mga pedal board nila, may brand pa.
Yeah.
Tapos ako, here I come with a with a chopping board. Sabi nila, ano yung Chef's Classic?
si Guthrie nga ano yan, T-tray, di ba?
Yeah. The T-tray, yes. I remember. I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, di ba? Here's the funny thing pa. I had the chopping board. Tapos I needed an extra case para sa cables and power supply, etc. So ang ginamit kong case para sa cables ko is yung case ng car jack sa car. Yung gray. So here I come with the chopping board and the and car jack case.
Ginawa din yun ng kaibigan ko eh. Bumili siya ng ng chopping board sa 99 cent store. Yung mga plastic lang. And he drilled holes for the zip tie. Tapos naka-zip tie lang yung mga pedals niya. That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. If it works, it works.
Yeah. I mean, all you want.
There's no problem in buying a real pedal board. Pero yun nga, if it works, it works.
Yeah, I mean, the primary purpose naman is para hindi magkalat yung pedals mo eh. Di ba? So,
exactly.
I mean, if it works, then
Yeah, go for it. I remember, I don't know. This story is not confirmed. But kinuwento lang sa akin. Si Jack Rufo, one time, he arrived in a gig. Tapos wala siyang pedal board. Yung bag ng pedals niya, yung plastic na galing sa what do you call this? SM ata yun or something. But he set up his pedals from the plastic. Yun. But I don't know if that's true, pero it's just one of the stories I heard about the great Jack Rufo.
No, dati, when I was gigging in the 90s, Triaxis, tsaka basta yung mga gigs ko nun, I rarely gigged with more than 2 or 3 pedals. Usually, isa nga lang eh. Yung Boss Dual Overdrive lang yung ginagamit ko. And then sometimes, pag sinipag ako, I'd bring a wah-wah and I'd bring a delay. And at the end of the night, kaka rock and roll nyo, nakakalat yung pedals. Tapos minsan naman, pag nagkukulitan kayo sa stage, somebody will trip on a cable and then mahihila yung pedal. And actually that happened on I don't know if I have it on video. It's somewhere. Up until 2010. Ganun yung setup ko when I played at the CCP, yung first Philippine Guitar Festival. And I think sa YouTube, it's on my channel somewhere, one of my very very early videos. Yung doon ko unang ginawa yung guitar solo, PDC guitar solo medley. So sa stage ng CCP, nandun, meron akong wah-wah, meron akong dual overdrive, tsaka meron akong delay. Na basta nakahambalos lang din, walang pedal board. And then somebody, and I think my cable was short, and then meron akong kinausap sa backstage. Nahugot sa unang pedal yung
parang parang necklace na, di ba?
Yeah.
Necklace tapos may mga jewels.
Yeah. So nahugot, and then I don't know, it's somewhere. But anyway, tingnan ko kung mahanap yung clip na yan, tapos post ko sa Instagram. Pero it's funny. Ano yung hinahanap mong tone? Ano yung how do you dial in the Fayeed Tan tone?
It depends on depends on the amp, no. It always depends on the amp. It's different. Ang hinahanap ko is usually basta I just like it really thick. It's usually how do I describe it? I don't know how to explain it. It's parang Eric Johnson na sound but not quite. I would yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's the type of sound that I like hearing, Eric Johnson na tone.
Pero sa mga naririnig ko sa iyo yung song niyo with song mo with Karel and Mike. Ano title nun?
Binisaya lang.
Binisaya lang. Yeah. Parang naka-split coil ka eh. Very
It's actually
very
this,
very wiry yung
yeah. Yeah, it's it would be this one, the second from the neck.
Okay.
Yeah. It gives a very single coil-ish sound. So it's very from this one to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be I don't know what pickups are working with this one. Besides the second from the top, from the neck.
Okay. Oh, parang naka-split. So
Parang naka-split,
so
yes,
you start with a thick sound tapos sa guitar mo na lang inaayos.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm kind of old school. Kung pwede lang kung pwede lang I would mic every take, pero it's hindi na convenient. Plugging it direct is much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yung kanina yung tinanong ko yung ano yung mas maganda sa feel wise, live or direct. Kasi like here when I make my videos, so I have the option to do that using the head rush. Ito naka head rush ako ngayon. Recta lang 'yun. So typical multi-effect na diretso sa computer. Although I've also been using the Rev amps, yung Rev D20. Meron siyang built-in na two notes na captor software eh.
Oh wow.
So basically it's a tube amp pero meron siyang internal na load box and then virtual cabinet IRs. Yun, which I find feels a little better. Parang it's like best of both worlds kasi it's hard to measure pero meron pa rin konting latency. Alam mo 'yun, yung between you holding the note and you hearing the note. Yun. So when you play with a hybrid setup like the tube amp tsaka IR loader, mas inspiring tumugtog. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, it makes you go places where you usually don't go.
Yeah.
I mean, siguro you should try it like yung sur mo and then get a two notes captor X or something. Para naka-tube amp ka pa rin. Tapos nun
I was about to buy two notes captor X. Pero Boss recently released an IR. An IR, what do you call that?
Tube amp expander.
Yeah, something like that. Basta IR. I mean, and hindi natin alam, baka naman papadala na dito.
Kailan ba yun? LA Amp Show 2 years ago yata. I was at the Boss booth. Nakausap ko siya. Kausap ko yung rep. Sabi ko, the tube amp expander is really good, but it has a very unfortunate name for Filipinos.
What was the name niya?
Ano yung initials niya?
IR?
No. Tube amp
hindi?
expander.
Tube amp expander. Kung ano ay na-absorb mo, lalabas din yan. Tube amp expander.
Yeah, so sabi ko, TAE means shit in Filipino. It's very unfortunate. Tawa siya ng tawa eh. It's like, well, like You know?
Brings a whole meaning to I sound like shit.
Yeah, I sound like shit. No, yeah, like a tube amp.
Yeah, ka tube amp.
Yeah, pero yun, try mo din yun. May effects send yung Badger, no?
Meron.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a hack.
Oh, wow.
Yung effects loop niya, do you remember if it's pre or post master volume?
No, send return lang meron dun.
I mean, pero may master volume yung
Oh.
Badger, di ba?
Yeah, meron.
So to test it, ibaba mo yung master volume, tapos yung send, tingnan mo kung tumutunog pa rin.
Okay.
Kasi kung tumutunog pa rin, that means it's pre-master volume. Tapos, pag
Okay.
post-master volume siya, hindi na siya tutunog. Kasi nakababa yung master volume mo eh. Kung pre-master volume siya, you can take that signal sa send, plug it into your interface, and then you can run it into a virtual IR.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, alam ko yung 2 notes na wall of sound plugin is free. You can do that. So, ngayon, yung amp mo, yung Badger, nakasaksak pa rin sa cabinet niya, naka-on yung standby, naka-on yung power, pero nakababa yung master mo. So, technically, it's a way to use the front end of the amp to color yung playing mo. Kasi like with most modern amps naman, lahat ang tunog nasa preamp mostly in the preamp. My Victory is like that. And ganun. Actually, and another thing that you could do is actually this would be interesting. Saksak mo sa return niyang boss.
Oh, okay.
Saksak mo sa return ng boss and then and use the boss cabinets.
Oh, okay.
Use the virtual cabinets niyan. So you're bypassing the boss preamp. So parang naka-hybrid ka ngayon. Yung Sur Badger preamp, pasok mo sa return ng Katana, and then the Katana will USB mo sa computer mo. Yun yung tunog.
I'll try that.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Yeah, but it's only i-try mo muna yung basta kung tumutunog pa rin yung send, yung effect send, even with the master volume down, then you're golden. You can do it. Pero kung walang tunog yung send with the master volume down, unfortunately post master volume yung
okay.
So hindi mo masa silent record. Na-discover ko yan sa yung Victory V30 ko eh. I did that last year. And wala pa akong Captor X, I didn't have all of this. And I did that. I used the 2 notes wall of sound plug-in. Tapos minike ko pa rin yung cabinet. So para akong naka dual source. Meron akong dry cabinet sound and then meron akong wall of sound. So para akong virtual multi-mic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Try mo. It should be interesting.
I'll definitely try that one.
Bukod sa Katana, are you using any pedals?
No, wala.
No. Okay.
Wala. I'm not using any pedals. Wala. Tamad. I just like hearing the drive of the amp.
Okay.
That's my excuse.
Okay. Okay lang yun. Mas, simple is good.
Yeah. If I could, I would. Pero wala akong ibang pedals dito, kundi just the amp. Well, I do have the Axe 8, but I don't know. Like I said, tamad. I like hearing the raw drive of the amp.
Now, do you add post-processing sa pag na-record mo na?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like yung extra delays and reverbs and all that?
Yes. Bale, from yung sa amp is all dry. It's just the drive, the overdrive sound. That's it.
Okay.
Tapos when it gets into Logic, that's when I start adding the reverb, delay, and EQ, compressor.
Okay.
And it's easier to mix that way, I think.
Yeah.
It's easier to mix that way.
Yeah, mas flexible din. Kasi you don't have to print the wet signal.
Exactly. Yeah. Kasi pag kasi pag naka wet na ka sa DAW, that's it. It's hard to mix that na.
Yeah.
If you add compressor, it's gonna sound different na.
Yeah. And then what other accessories do you need for playing? Like I see you're using the Groove Gear. Yeah,
of course, Groove Gear. I'm using the Groove Gear, and I also use I also like using this one.
The dual strap.
The dual strap ng Groove Gear. Yeah. It's an amazing invention.
Yeah.
It's just hard to use it at first. But it makes carrying the guitar easier because both shoulders are working.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
I used to use that when I had my double neck, yung Jimmy Page na.
Yun. Kasi mabigat yan.
Kasi yung bigat kailangan eh. So I used to use
talaga.
that. Pero magaan na yung AZ
I don't know. I just like using it.
Okay.
I just like using it, especially sometimes I like playing the guitar standing up tapos naka dual strap ako. Yeah.
Mas evenly yung distributed yung weight, no?
Yeah,
Oo.
Pero for sure, mga old guitars, they will really like this one. Unfortunately, sa Les Paul users, I can't use that one.
Kailangan ng horn.
Kailangan ng exactly.
Horn. Yeah.
Or
actually there's a way to parang siguro yung strap, yung pag naka-strap lock, ilagay mo yung strap lock tapos nandun yung dalawang
ay, oo nga,
diba?
No? Pwede.
Para yung dalawa nasa isang
pwede, kaso yung nakaano na
masasakal.
Nasasakal ka na.
Mahikog.
Mahikog.
Okay, and then chicken picks ka pa rin?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Look what Ipo sent me. Di ko maubos to. I'll be using chicken picks for life.
Yeah.
It's impossible to break one tapos nagpadala pa ng I don't know how
I actually broke one.
You did?
Yeah, but not while playing. It was
okay.
It was somewhere. It was in my wallet yata. Tapos nun pagbunot ko ng ganun it was cut.
Oh my
was cut in half. So siguro na may may tumulak or something. Aling chicken picks yung gamit mo?
This is depends on what I feel like using. Sometimes I like using the Bermuda. Sometimes I like using the Badass.
Badass, okay.
Pero most of the time it's the Bermuda.
Okay. Nice. Tapos ano yung pinapahid mo sa
String Fuel by Music Nomad.
Okay.
And that one. Sometimes I like using this finger ease.
Finger ease. Yeah.
Sometimes I like using this.
You know what that is, right?
No, I don't know what that is. I mean, it's
silicone lubricant.
Oh, okay.
It's silicone lubricant. So, sa hardware, well, dito, anyways, sa hardware, you can get a big can like that for like $6 or $7 yata. And it will last you for a long time. Magkano yan? So,
I forgot. Basta medyo mahal to.
Parang
repackaging no?
$15 yata. Or something.
Business. Repackaging. Very smart actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Pero do you feel, I mean, does it help you?
Yes, because my fingers do not sweat. Unfortunately, they don't sweat. So I need something to I need string lubricant. Before these, I used to before these came out in the market, I used to use petroleum jelly. Pero I don't know what the effects of petroleum jelly has on the strings. Because I'm sure it doesn't work well sa strings siguro, pero I change strings quite often so I wouldn't know the long effects
Okay.
of petroleum jelly. So why not use the real thing na lang, which is this one or the finger ease.
Yeah. Kasi like sa akin, I tried yung dati yung GHS Fast Fret, which is a similar product.
I've
you
seen
remember that?
Yeah,
I don't like the feel. I don't like the way you feel. And then the only kasi my hindi rin pawisin yung kamay ko eh. So the only time it ever really bothered me was when I was playing in the desert. Dito na. So sa desert, really dry, parang 10% humidity. Nakita mo yung picture na yun, yung 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Pinost ko sa Insta.
Yeah,
that gig. It was really dry. Towards the end of the night, para akong hinihiwa. Yeah. But for the most part, I don't really feel the need for Pero
ako like every 10 minutes siguro.
Ganun?
Spray. Oh yeah. Especially with the things I do, all the I do a lot of slides.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, medyo yan.
Alala ko yung sa isang live stream mo may nagtanong sa niyan what are you spraying? Tapos sabi ko, lagyan mo ng kugmo. para bumagal ka naman ng konti, masyado ka mabilis
Thanks, I guess. Yes.
Anyway, sige, okay. Okay, magandang segue ito. Let's pet lick time. Wag mo ako masyadong pahirapan.
Hindi, I have one for you. The one that I just did. Okay. Actually, most of my pet licks require hybrid picking. But this one I chose for you because it's pwedeng alternate picking.
Okay.
You can use
bigyan mo rin ako ng hybrid picking para fun.
In that case, sige.
Anyway, let's do both.
Let's do both.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Sige,
no
isa
problem.
muna.
Okay. The first one is this one.
Okay. Saan yan? E minor? Or
A minor.
A minor, okay.
Yeah. So first let me play it up to speed muna. Okay.
So, sa inyo yung una, di ba? Parang A minor. Ganun yung
Di ka na after.
I see. Then G major arpeggio.
G major.
Okay.
Okay, from there, you slide all the way up to the high G.
High G. Okay.
Tapos C arpeggio.
Okay, that's suspended fourth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
meron na akong habits na lumalabas. Sandali. Dito sa C dito, ano yung fingering mo? And then all index fingers sa dulo. Okay. Okay, so dito lumalabas yung habit ko kasi when I do this, I do I do that. Nice, nice.
So pwede mong gamitin sa C major
Yeah.
and A minor.
Yeah.
So or A minor.
Nice, nice.
Yan.
Pwede rin sa F major actually.
Oh,
Major
yeah.
7 sound.
Yeah, major 7.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lead. Actually, lead yan. The F over G.
F over G.
Yeah.
Ah.
G over F. Sorry. Yeah, habit ko to eh. I mean, ang daming triaxis solos na may ganun eh. Okay. Okay, ngayon, so yung pinag-usapan namin ni Ira sa hybrid picking mo, how do you approach it?
Instead of pick down and then picking back up. Instead of picking back up, I pluck the string.
Okay.
So it's instead of I.
Okay.
So that's what I do. So it's usually the notes under the pick. So if I hit a note here, yung next note nasa baba, it's always the finger na.
Sa string ano yun, pang for string crossing or for string skipping?
String crossing.
Okay.
And then chords.
Like yung meron ka mga pentatonic licks na na hybrid pick na super bilis.
Okay.
Paano 'yan?
Wait, dami nun eh. Wait. This would be
Pili
one.
ka na isa. Okay. Yan.
So that's
yan.
one.
Yan.
You want
So ano yung phrasing yan? Force?
force, yeah.
Quadruplet? Okay.
I think so. I don't really think of that. No. Basta alam ko lang na it sounds good.
Okay. Sige.
Yeah. The only problem lang with this one is every time I do it, nagbabago-bago siya.
Oh, okay.
Depends on what I like doing. Ito na lang siguro.
Okay. Hindi, sige. Kaya natin pareho. So, basically yung pattern.
Okay.
Sige, yan mo na.
Okay. Finger.
So, dumodoble. Ulit.
Doble.
So. Okay. Okay, and then next one. Okay.
Diba? Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Pero around this part sa taas, depends, nagbabago-bago ako. So, pero if we do that straight down. Yeah, let's...
tuloy-tuloy na dito. This is the last one. This is the last one.
This is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yun. So, may double pick dito. I see.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Nag-upstroke ka ba somewhere?
No. It's all up downstroke.
Oh, okay.
No, downstroke lahat.
Okay. Downstroke ulit.
Downstroke ulit.
Paglipat mo dito, downstroke ito,
Downstroke yan.
and then downstroke ulit. I see. Okay. sa sobrang ingrained ko ng upstroke, tinan mo yung nangyayari, oh. So,
I can see the
yeah, diba?
upstroke.
And then, upstroke ulit. Okay. So, kailangan ibang... See, that's what messes me with hybrid picking.
Yeah.
Kasi I'm so used to alternate. I'm so used to alternate na the idea of adding one more thing to replace the job of upstrokes messes with the whole muscle memory.
Yeah.
Ngayon, if I were to do that without alternate picking, mag-economy picking ako.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Yan.
Yeah.
So this is my dilemma kasi every time I learn hybrid picking licks. And then I figure out a way to pick it my way. Mas madali para sa akin yung my way instead of the hybrid picking being easier. Yun yung pero baka sa sanayan din lang. Like yung ito Tom Quayle lick to, di ba? Yung parang gano'n, di ba?
Yeah,
Pero but hybrid pick.
Yeah. Mga Tom Quayle licks, but you have no choice kundi mag-hybrid ka talaga.
Ito, watch this.
Wala. Iba na eh.
Yun, alam mo yun? So, like this, I find it a lot easier to just sweep it down. And it's faster.
And it works.
And it's still like alternate picking pa rin kasi I have downstroke, up. So it's like a delayed downstroke and then a big upstroke.
Yeah.
Pero I mean, you lose the but then it's
nawala na yung parang spank sa yung ano.
yung patap.
Patap.
But in terms of speed,
It works.
it
works.
Mas bilis. So more on articulation siguro yung pag hybrid picking kasi yung you get to pop the string.
Yep.
So practicing ko to. Shit. Yeah.
I-adjust ko ng aircon
Sige lang.
Tugnaw na kayo, adjust lang ng aircon.
Basin mapulmonya ka. Okay. So ayan, koko na yan. Tapos yung isa naman yung parang ano yung ginagawa mo yan?
Okay, it's this one. Up to speed. Okay. So it's basically this shape. And then
Okay.
Yung sa higher notes, I just repeated the shape dito sa taas. So, and then,
Iba yung right hand sa bawat string pair.
wait. Wait. Yeah, iba-iba.
Okay, so kunin ko muna yung shape, ha?
Pick, pluck, pluck, pick and pluck. I'm sorry.
Hindi. Sige, so. Pluck, pick, pluck.
No, pick. Pick, pluck, pick. Yep,
Pick
that's
sa,
it.
pick sa first string.
Pick sa first string.
Shit. Fuck. Sorry, ah. Pick, pluck, pick.
Pick,
Hammer
pluck,
na.
pick, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hammer na.
Yun.
Yeah.
May particular reason bakit mas mahirap yun nandito sa taas?
I don't know. Wala. No reason. It just that's just how I pick, I guess.
Okay.
Pag lumalabas lang siya yung hybrid.
So parang are you trying to go for something that you're hearing? Kaya ganun. Pero ito naririnig mo ba 'to?
No, not really. It's
Okay.
mas convenient lang sa akin.
Okay.
Kaya ganun. Oh.
So bilis ko i-sweep ko lang lahat eh.
Sweet pala yun.
Ito.
Hindi ko napansin. Oh, it works. It works.
Mas madali. Mas madali.
Yeah.
Oh, pero
It works, though.
pero like I said, yung if you analyze the little details,
Yeah.
yan wala yan sa kan eh. Wala sa economy tsaka wala sa alternate. Well,
Yeah.
wala sa alternate.
Yeah. So that's what I do that. Tapos after that, it depends na sa akin kung whatever I want to do. Sometimes or
Yeah.
sometimes like that.
Ngayon, those licks na yung
It's just hammer on and pull off.
Okay. And then sometimes binabaliktad mo.
No. Hindi na.
Kasi kanina
Usually
parang may ginagawa ka na octave naman instead of like this.
Wait ah.
Or
wala lang. Usually,
ibang lick siguro yun.
ibang lick yun.
Yeah. Ito, this trips me up.
It works.
So, anyway, yun. Yun. Kasi sa akin, even though I don't hybrid pick the way you guys do, yung mga modern players. I always thought of hybrid picking as yung upstroke substitute siya if you're skipping strings.
Okay.
Yeah, like dito meron akong lick na yung mga ganun.
Yeah,
Kasi mahirap yung magja-jump ka eh. Pero you know, so that's how I've always used hybrid picking. Pero ito, tinan mo yung ano ba to? Suspended, actually 9/11 arpeggio. Diba?
Yeah.
But then I grab this. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Diba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible pag ano. Yeah, almost impossible.
Yun. Mahira. Yeah, mas
Yeah,
madali
you have to-
mas madaling ganyan. Tsaka
you have to do the ano.
yeah, this hand does this and the other hand does this.
Yeah. Ay, naku.
Yeah, and then yung hybrid pick ko on the single string para sa mga yung gigil na bends.
Yeah.
Yun. Kasi for me, instead na mag-hybrid pick ako, I just lose the pick entirely and just use my fingers. Parang Richie Kotzen na.
Parang kotse, no?
Yung ganun. Pero anyway, this is something na I've always been curious kasi hindi ko I couldn't figure out on my own kung ano yung company implementation.
I don't really think about it. Basta para sa akin lang mas convenient lang ganun. So I do it.
Yeah. Although nowadays I play a lot with pick and fingers. Hindi ganyan. I do.
That's how.
Yeah, but I mean I do your chordal slide. I do that. And then I do that. I don't do let me rephrase that. I don't do this unless mabagal. hindi ko ginagawa sa mabilis. Then I do that. But for shred, unless it's a string skipping thing, then yeah. Kasi I was just I spent too much time with my Paul Gilbert instructional DVD. Yung ganun.
That's the thing. That's I guess one of the reasons kung ba't na develop yung hybrid picking ko and the way I play is yung mga instructional na that I watched when I was a kid. Di ko kayang gawin yung mga ginagawa nila.
Yeah.
Because they have I have really small hands ako. I have very small hands. I couldn't do what Paul is doing. Or what
yeah. Well, nobody can.
Parang sa bagay. But pero that actually kind of forced me to come up with these licks.
Yeah.
Ito pa. Here. I'll show you.
Sige.
Check out your look at your pinky. Bilangan mo kung ilang lines yung pinky mo. The normal person has 3 lines.
3 lines,
Now, because I have very small hands, I only have 2 lines on my pinkies.
Hala, ba't ganyan yan?
I have no idea.
So wala
I
kang
have-
wala kang tip joint?
Wala, meron pero walang line. And
Okay.
and these are very my fingers are so short.
Okay.
Kaya napilitan akong gumawa ng sarili kong licks which turned out good for me, I guess. So
Okay, so yung mga excuse nila yung maliit ang kamay nila, it's now invalid.
I have really small hands,
you,
so
you guys have no excuse unless unless it's what do you call it, an injury or
yeah.
or-
Daming nagulat dito eh. Guthrie, he was really shocked to see this, and Jack Tamarat, he was also really shocked to see this.
hindi yung it's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah. Hindi, pero
Yun.
hindi ka naman, you don't feel like it's
No.
like it's weak, di ba?
No, it's not. No.
And you use your pinky.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, kasi like sino ba yung gitarista ngayon, si Reb Beach
Oh, yeah.
ng Winger. He doesn't use his pinky.
Oh, really?
That's why he developed his tapping thing, kasi gusto niya yung shred na tunog. Pero since he doesn't use his pinky, hindi niya kaya yung reach. So kaya ginagawa niya na yung ganun.
I see. Oh.
Yeah, ginagawa niya na yung ganun.
Mm.
But even then, wala siya sinabi sa'yo. Kasi you still do the thing. You still do the yung 3 notes per string, di ba? Pag
Not really.
nag-arpeggio ka.
No. Hindi, not really.
Hindi, may ginagawa ka kanina na yung like the Tom Quayle thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just that one. Pero hindi ko pa rin hindi ko ma-perfect yung Tom Quayle eh. Like, because it's 3 notes per string. Yeah. That's it. That's the probably the only 3 notes per string I can do. Yeah.
Ayun,
that's it.
kagagawa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But even
Tom
then you
Quayle's
can
lick.
but even then you can still do it.
I can still do it, yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Pero yung pinaka comfort zone ko na licks is 2 notes per string.
2 notes.
The Jobo technique or electrons technique. I like doing the mas gusto ko yung mga sandali lang. I forgot to hit record again.
Okay lang. We'll work it out. Yeah.
Things like things like
Nice.
that.
Nice. Patingin nga niyo the last one, yung may slides.
Oh, sure. So.
B minor pentatonic.
B minor.
Okay.
So I start with yeah.
So slide yung second finger.
Slide yung second finger.
Tas lilipat sa third. Okay.
And then,
Okay. Third finger. I see.
okay. Wait. Sorry.
May iba yung dulo.
Pero hindi yung it has to slide down.
Slide.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Yeah, that's it. that's a very Eric Johnson or Jobo na ano,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
ah,
Practicing ko yan.
yeah.
Okay. Tapos, ito, pick yung mga accents mo. Pluck yung accents.
Yeah,
Ah. 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 Putang ina. Dali
Jawa.
Jawa. you you milk and devil. Piste. Teka, tanggalin ko muna yung hybrid picking, ha.
Okay.
Okay, kuha ko na yan. May pagka may pagka Martin Miller din yung mga
Really?
pentatonic licks ni Martin Miller yung
Oh yeah, that
yung,
one.
yung
Yeah.
parang ganun, di ba? Yun. Anyway. Nice. Okay, marami na yan. Marami na ako itatab.
Go ahead.
Okay. Ngayon, ano yung mga future plans mo ngayon? Ano yung what's coming up?
I'm just for now I'm finishing my songs. I have 3 new songs for now. I'm still writing. Wait, 3 new songs. May tatlong separate demos ako with Mike and Karel. Tapos the other 3 songs are just puro solo ko with tapos one of them is with Fidel De Jesus.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna finish those, and then aside from that, I'm going to do more reviews with Boss. I have some items from Groove Gear coming, so more what do you call this, gear reviews.
Nice.
Or demos. Yun lang. The usual online stuff lang, gear reviews and soloing, and yeah, that's it. My songs, my music videos.
Are you gonna release those songs sabay-sabay or one at a time?
One at a time siguro.
One at a time. Okay. So
Because I plan to
sige.
before yung mga songs ko is usually me in a studio live recording. This time I wanna be more artistic, I guess. Gusto kong nasa labas ako, sunrise and sunrise and everything.
Music video
na.
Yeah.
Na-inspire ako kay Fidel kasi. Fidel likes making music videos.
Nice.
So yun.
Okay, so siguro when this comes out, siguro labas na yung isa sa mga isa or dalawa dyan sa mga projects mo. So we'll link everything in the description. You guys can check it out. All of Fayeed's links will be there, so make sure you guys check it out and support and save the Spotify, buy the tracks and all that, and of course watch and enjoy all the content. Yeah.
And don't skip ads.
Don't skip ads. Wag niyo i-skip unless actually salbahe din yung YouTube minsan eh. Kasi the less you skip, pahaba ng pahaba yung ads na binibigay sa'yo.
Talaga.
Napansin mo yan?
Di ko napansin. Really, pahaba na pahaba. Okay.
Yeah, like sometimes, may papanoorin ako and then suddenly, mas mahaba pa yung ad kesa sa video na pinapanood ko. Like biglang merong like 20-minute talk on what is the best way to cleanse your to, cleanse your colon or something like that. Parang, yun, skip mo na yun.
Cleanse your colon.
Oh, hindi. Well, we're getting up to that age, so. But anyway. So, anyway.
Kung dati it's sorry.
Sige. Ano
kung
yun?
Kung dati it's comparing gear, ngayon it's comparing maintenance.
Oo nga eh.
I'm there na.
Pait tabay.
Pait kayo. Pero nagid na.
Lagi. Parang ka. Amo nagid.
Amo nagid.
Okay. Sige, so hopefully next time I see you would be in person.
Actually, I remember years ago, we were supposed to meet, pero I think you were kind of late for your flight na. You were galing kang Agusan, and then you went straight to the airport na. Pero we did message each other.
Yeah. No. What happened was we couldn't get flights out of Butuan, and we were thinking of going to Cagayan and get the flight there. Pero last minute nagkaroon ng flight sa Butuan, so hindi ako natuloy sa Cagayan noon. Yun.
Okay.
Tapos may pinaplano din tayo dati na guitar clinic diyan na hindi pa natutuloy.
Hindi natuloy. Not many at that time, not many guitarists, I guess. Yeah. Unlike now, ang dami na.
Now marami na.
Marami na.
So mas feasible na siguro 'yun. So
yeah.
So next week plano ko mag-guitar clinic sa Cagayan, si Fayeed, tas manonood lang ako.
Mag-inom na lang ko. Mag-beer na lang, Bing Drew.
Mag-beer na lang ta. Mas enjoy. Unya, jump ta sa E. Oh.
Jump ta sa?
Jump ta sa E.
Mag-jump ta sa A?
Sa E.
Sa E.
Oh, wa ka kuan. Wa pa ka kadungog sa joke na to.
Wala.
Bye, jump ta sa E. E as in eagle or E as in apple?
Actually, naitamo na karon sa ako. That's why I said A, di ba? That's actually very Bisaya. Eagle, apple.
E as in eagle or E as in apple?
Napagniuban carrots.
Carrots.
Ang pinaka-common is mango na imog mango.
Mango, yeah. Green mango. O sige, bye. So salamat sa imong time ug sa mga leaks ug sa mga storya.
Oh, please. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm really happy that we're able to do this finally. And then like I said, next time hopefully in person na natin ni mahimo.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Para jam na lang sa E.
Mas dagan Jawa.
Jawa.
Pag in person.
Jawa yun. Okay guys, like, share, and subscribe. At syempre magkita-kita tayo muli dito lang sa bahay ni Pekto on the next PERFTalk. Okay. Ingat kayong lahat.
Why did I do that? Why the hell did I do that?
Jawa.